Without any further ado, let me introduce, please, the 55th Mayor of Sacramento, Mayor Kevin Johnson.
All right, we're excited. Let's give a round of applause for the United Football League. Come on now, Sacramento. Now, Coach over here was trying to get me to sign up. I was like, it was tough enough for me to play basketball. In politics, I already got to put pads on, so I'm not interested. Let me just thank a few folks before I get started. I want to thank the Metro Chamber for their support, Matt Mayhood. Thank you for all that you do. You have been a leader in a consistent way for our community. I want to thank Michael Alt from the Downtown Partnership for his leadership as well. Terry, you already got one shout out, but we're going to give you shout out number 2 from the Sports Commission, Terry Harvico. Angelo Sakopoulos, the Lachetti Anderson family, we want to thank you for all that you do, being a leaders in our community. I don't know if we have a couple of the elected officials here. Even if they're not, it is politically smart for me to thank them anyway. So I'm going to thank Steve Cohn and Roger Dickinson and all the other elected officials who make up this great region of Sacramento. Please give them a round of applause. I've also been told that we have Miss Sacramento here, so we want to thank Miss Sacramento here. So the reason why I'm excited, there's a number of them, but let me start being the mayor of the city of Sacramento. I'm excited because of the economic impact that this league can bring for not only our city, but our region. You know, you hear us talk about Sacramento a lot. When we say Sacramento, it does not stop at city limits. It's the region, the greater metropolitan area. So when we're thinking about 7,000 hotel rooms over the course of a season, this team is it used to play 6 games, and now we're going to play 10 games going forward. So 5 of those games will be home. So people will be here in the city of Sacramento. So that'll be very significant. You've heard Michael say already, you're talking about a $10 million impact. We all know that we're facing very challenging times, but you're talking about an economic impact of $10 million in our community. That is very, very significant for all of us. When you think about jobs, you know, our unemployment rate here is about 13.5%. So any league that would bring jobs to the city of Sacramento, I'm going to support. And in this case, you're talking about 80 people that will be associated with the team. You're talking about another 60 people will have part-time jobs in our community. I think that's very significant for all of us. An investment of $500,000 to Sac State. Again, even if the league, for some strange reason, wasn't here longer than a year, you have left behind a very good turf for all of us to take advantage of. So that's the kind of investment and economic impact that will benefit our community. When you're talking about fan attendance, I'm going to end on that, and we were talking, so I'm going to save the fan attendance for the very end of my spiel here. The other thing that I think is good for all of us is the entertainment value. Our families and our community, we're looking for affordable things that we can do where we can take family members to participate in. You're talking about ticket prices, which are affordable. You're talking about a $20 ticket price. And the UFL is doing something neat for high schools. If high school students or high schools sell a ticket for $20, they get to keep half of it for their school. So that's another way that the UFL is giving back to the community, and that to me is why I'm very proud to associate with the UFL. The other thing that's important for a city, we have great fan base with the River Cats. You know, they're the top fan attendance of all sports when it comes to AAA baseball. They've done a good job doing that. But we also want to show as a city that we have a market to support these type of activities. Sacramento is a mid-sized market, which we know, but we have a huge TV and media market. So this is an attractive place for people to do and bring sports to our community. The other thing that's exciting is the pro caliber athletes that you'll be able to see. 45% of athletes who will be playing in this league have some NFL experience. 30 players last year got a chance to go up and play in the NFL. So not only is it affordable, you're going to see some really talented young players and maybe some not so young players participating in this particular league. One of the questions I was asking last night over dinner, and Paul Pelosi and I, we were talking everything but politics. We did not talk politics. That was the commitment we made last night. But one of the things that we were talking about is what is the relationship with the NFL? And there's not an official relationship, but it makes sense for the NFL if this league does well. Because you have a whole bunch of players that stand on the sidelines during NFL games and they don't get a chance to play. You know what? Players in this league will get a chance to play and they'll be ready. So if they ever get called up, they'll be ready to serve an NFL team. So I think that's an exciting, not officially a minor league or developmental league, but certainly a relationship, even if it's unofficial with the NFL. And I think that will be good for all of us. So let me close with this. And we were talking about this, and you think about the Sacramento Kings back in the day. We had the best fans in all the NBA. Sold out all those games in a row. And then, as I said, AAA baseball, we sell out. And if you look here, can Sacramento support this league? I say absolutely. Absolutely. And we were talking. And for everybody around the country who's wondering whether or not Sacramento can support the UFL, let me just end with this. They are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. And if you want to crown them right now as attendance leaders, go right ahead and crown them. Because Sacramento is who we thought they were. Thank you very much.
Politics is a contact sport. Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.